Okay, I'm just going to turn the DVR on my tracker head. It's right over here. It's got a little remote. So just turn that on, and we're going to do a little test. What you can see beeping right now is the FPV station on the side here, the Eagle Tree FPV diversity. And what it's telling me is, because I don't have my airplane turned on right now, that it's not getting telemetry. That's what the beeping sound is. So we'll fix that. Oh, we got a big mess in here because I got about 4 projects going on at the same time. So anyways, there's the Skywalker. And on my Skywalker, the batteries are already in and plugged in, but I have a plug-in right here that turns everything on. This is the main bus, whatever you want to call it. That turns it on. And then this switch below, there's just a piece of string on it so it doesn't get lost. And there's a switch below that turns the transmitter on. And that just kicked that 5.8 gigahertz 500 milliwatt transmitter on. And so we should have video. And this is my viewing box. I've got 2 viewing boxes. I've got a set of Fat Sharks. I end up using this viewing box more than anything, actually. This is the view from inside, from the front of the airplane, and there's the tracker down below. We're in the basement, so we're not going to get any satellite signals at all. So how I change the pan tilt on this, this one on the left side, I'll just move the left side one. Okay, so if I push out, it goes to the right, and if I pull back, it goes to the left. And then this toggle on this side right there is up and down. So if I pull back on it, it goes down, and if I push up, it goes up. I usually like to fly with, so you can just see the nose. Just about there's where I find the best for me. It's a flight simulator, so you can actually verify that you're on, when you do a setup change, that your ailerons and elevator and everything are moving correctly in return to home mode. So we'll just get that turned on and we'll see what it looks like. Shot by it. Haven't used this thing for a while, so I'm rusty at it. Okay, Funjet. We want Funjet Easy Star. That's the one we want. I'll turn this thing off. So now it's in flight simulator mode. I don't know if you'll see it. I think I've got the DVR running, so you'll be able to see that footage a little bit better. The airplane just thinks it's just cruising along. It's 300 feet. So we're going to switch it into return to home now. And it's a fail-safe. Return to home engaged, fail-safe detected, it says. And you can see the plane back here. The ailerons are compensating for the turns. It's still descending right now. Actually, it's climbing a little bit, so it's under full throttle. and it should be coming back towards the tracker right now. So as it comes in, the tracker should lift up. Should be coming right over the top of the tracker and coming out the other side. So that's how the tracker follows it. And if it rotates to the point, that point, it spins back around and catches it on the other side and follows it. But that's really only a problem when you're flying basically right over your head, and it's not something that I do on a regular basis. So the airplane's calmed down now because I've turned the return to home off. It shows that it's flying out right now. Let's see if you can see this or not. But it's climbing right now at full throttle. It's at 300, just over 300 feet, and it's distance of 8,000 feet out. So we're going to turn it into return to home again. It'll start heading back towards the center dot. And the altitude on the right hand side here should climb up to probably about a maximum of 350 feet, and then it oscillates about 50 feet basically on its return to home. And that's just because I got to change some settings, but so it's going right overhead. The tracker's caught that, and it's going out the other side, and it'll be coming around. What it'll do is it'll either do a figure 8 over your head, or it'll do circles. It just depends on how it comes in. But see, right now it's just circling overhead. It's going out about 1,500 feet and then coming back in and circling right overhead. And as you can see, the servos are turning the airplane. The aileron's down, so it's turning right now, and it's adjusting what it thinks it needs to be doing. The reason the motor's not running because my speed control is disconnected. That's one thing when you put it into this simulation. You have to disconnect the motor because the motor will actually start up. All the controls will work as if it's flying, so it's something you have to do for sure. So anyways, just a little look at how you play around with this thing and things you can do with it to make sure that your programming is right. It's invaluable actually, because you never really know if you've got it right until you test fly it. But this gives you a really good chance to test that everything's working as it's supposed to do. There's a whole procedure to go through to make sure, and this is just another step that it's a really good idea. I don't know if other FPV systems have it or not, but this is, like I said, this is an Eagle Tree system with the Eagle Tree tracker and all that, and it works real well. So anyways, that's it. If you find any of this information to your liking, like the video, comment if you've got any comments or suggestions, and that's it for now.